Alright guys, I want to quickly show us how to do some interactions with ZkSync and by domain name. So let's just start this way to make it easier. We're going to be using this template that is just like an instruction to follow. So it said bridge your Arbitrum Ethereum to ZkSync. So why we are starting from Arbitrum Ethereum is because Arbitrum chain is cheap. The gas fee is cheap. It's affordable, unlike the mainnet chain. But this is the instruction. So let's work with this instruction. If you are using mainnet Ethereum mainnet, use this site to bridge. It's also one of the ways to get noticed that you bridge into the chain. And if you are using Arbitrum or any other thing, even if it is Ethereum from Binance, any chain whatsoever, use Orbiter. But if it is only mainnet, use ZkSync Lite. So let's go. Let's do that. Let's run that twice now. One, I'm going to run this ZkSync Lite. So I'm going to bridge my mainnet Ethereum to this what's it called, mainnet Ethereum to ZkSync. So you click on, it says connect your layer 1 wallet to start. So I'm going to click on the Ethereum wallet. So which one? I'm using MetaMask precisely, so you can use MetaMask too. So it said disconnected. It said I should switch to mainnet, you see, so that I can be able to bridge. So you can't use any other one. So I have to switch to mainnet. It's always on the top on the list of networks. So once you click it on the top, the name of network, you can easily switch to mainnet. Okay, it's connected now. So now each time you connect, two things you check: your balances. So currently I have these balances, so take note of it. For a new wallet, of course, it's going to be 0, so don't be distracted. This is not part of the task. This is what I've done in the past, so that's why I'm having a balance there now. But for you that you're starting afresh, you now click on top up. Top up means you want to load your ZkSync wallet. So now they thought you want to use credit card to load it. No, we don't need that. So you just scroll down, not exchange, scroll down to bridge. So we are using ZkSync Lite, not Orbiter. We're still going to use Orbiter. I'm going to show us that. But take note, ZkSync Lite, and that's why we even came to this website. So you click on it, you are topping up your account through bridge called ZkSync Lite. So you see your address will be shown up here. Then it's going to ask you that, okay, how much do you have on your Ethereum mainnet? Let's go back to our MetaMask to confirm that. You see, this is my Ethereum mainnet, and I'm having 0.25, $40 to $5 worth of Ethereum. So I want to bridge it in to my ZkSync chain. So let me see, I'm taking it to 0.02, so that I can leave a little for gas. So I'm going to just click on the top up. So take note, top up option. So it's going to ask me to approve that. Okay, so it says going to charge me $2 gas. It should be deducted of this amount. Of course, we know where it's going. It's going to ZkSync chain. I clicked on deposit. The deposit transaction has been mined and will process after required number of confirmation. So what amount? 0.02. So you can click on OK. So now you see the current balance is 464, and what is coming in is 35. So that means everything should sum up to $500 very soon. So it's rolling very soon. You will see a change in the balance. So let's take note of that right now. The next thing is this. That is for those who have funds in Ethereum mainnet. But if you have funds in other chains, Ethereum in other chains, I want to break to ZkSync chain. Very simple. That is why we wrote here that or. So the URL that you can use now is this orbiter.finance, a very good and a fast site, orbiter.finance. So from orbiter.finance now we're running this. So once you load orbiter.finance, you connect your wallet from the side. So pick MetaMask. So it's going to ask you to approve, then you connect. So after connecting your wallet, then you now say, where are you bridging from? This is the from. So from where? I want to bridge from Arbitrum. To where? I want to bridge to ZkSync Lite. You see? So that means I have to go and change my chain from Ethereum mainnet. I'll click on it and I'll go to Arbitrum. So it's now asking me that how much fund am I trying to bring. Let me use 0.01. Okay, it's going to, I'm not going to get the exact 0.01. It's going to remove a little set. So let me just add it to something to it. So I'm going to initiate this sending now. That is those are the two ways in which we can bridge our asset from any chain to ZkSync Lite. It's either you use ZkSync platform itself or use Orbiter. There are other bridge platforms too, but I'm just talking about reliable and well-known ones. So it says I should confirm that I want to send this one. So I'm going to initiate it now, and very soon we'll see it on the other end. Okay, let me approve it first. So I believe we know how to bridge our funds now to ZkSync Lite. So after bridging successfully, now we can see that there's an addition of balance. The next task to do is to go and trade on different platforms. So it's green now. It's going to happen here too. Alright, so it's done. You see, green here, and we are done with this. So you can check for increment in your balance. You see, from 500 to 517. So we are done with our bridge. So the next thing now is appmute.io or trade zigzag. So now the next thing is this. Before connecting to MetaMask, you might have one issue, and that's why it's important to solve that issue, which is one, you must be on ZK chain. And if you look at this, you may not see ZK chain there. If you look at this, so if you don't see the ZK chain there, it's very simple. Open a new tab, and when you open a new tab, let's look for what we call chainlist.org. Chainlist is a database that stores all chain settings, network settings. So you connect your wallet, it will ask you, do you trust the site? Yes, you proceed. So because I have approved before that it can connect to my wallet because I trust the site, that's why it's connecting instantly, so without any question. So then you now search for that ZkSync because we want to install the settings. You see, it has brought the ZkSync error mainnet. Add to MetaMask so that it will load the settings automatically. So use chainlist.org for adding of your network, no matter the network, even testnet. It will add automatically and you won't have any stress doing that manually. You see, it pops it out that, do I know it? Is this what I wanted? Yes, exactly. Chain 324 ID mainnet error .zkSync. So I'm okay. So I approve it. So it will now ask me after approval, do I want to start using it now? Then I'll say yes, switch from Arbitrum that I am currently to ZK error. So once I switch, we have done that part. That means I am done with Chainlist for now. So now the next thing to do is to go back to this mute exchange. Now click on MetaMask. So you see that's connected. So It's now asking me that what do I want to swap. So I want to swap my Ethereum to let's say USDC. So now my challenge now is that it's not loading my balance yet. I guess the network setting is different. Just connect and do your swap. So for example, if you have $20 worth of Ethereum, round it up to 0.01. So you can swap 0.01 if you are starting with just $20. So it's going to ask you that, okay, this is the what, should you proceed? Yes, of course. So you proceed, you click on swap. So that is how to use mute. So when you swap to USDC, once you are done, click on this arrow again, then from that USDC, swap it back to Ethereum. Bam, like this again. So it's like swapping back and forth. So you swap back. So you do that several times. The gas is not much. You can do it like 10 times. That's what we call interaction, on-chain interaction. So another place to swap is the second one, we say ZkSync or ZkSync exchange. So let me quickly run that ZkSync exchange. So when you are on your ZkSync exchange, then you connect your wallet. Okay, so it's saying, should I connect? Yes, proceed. Take note, we have limit order, we have market order. Use limit order. I will show you the difference. Market order says whatever the market is trading, that's what you want to buy. That's whatever you see in the market is what is obtainable for you. But limit order says that you decide the amount you want to buy it. So whatever price you put it down, if the price goes down to the amount you set, it will hit your target and there will be a buy order. Okay, so you sign in. It's going to ask you to sign. It works mostly after you have switched to Ethereum mainnet. So it takes you to sign in. So most of the time it approves its own transaction with signing in. So let me quickly pick this up. I'll place this. How much do I want to buy? I'm buying $17 worth. Or let me say I buy everything. Buy it. Okay. I'm even buying I. It's 1748 and it's 1745. I'm buying 1748. That's too much, but I don't want to have failed orders, so that's why. Or I don't want to have pending orders. I just want it to be picked immediately. You see, immediately order placed, and you can see it's no more an open order. It's now an order history. Field order status matched. I have matched it. So now let's go back to Orbiter. So I want to bridge back to Arbitrum. So I'll now send. So after this is confirmed, I don't want to send, but I've taught us how to send in. So the same thing, you just confirm and you approve. So lastly, after you have bridged back to Arbitrum, you can bridge almost everything and leave just $1 so that you still have enough funds from your $20 that you're starting with. Now, what's the next thing to do? We want to buy SpaceID. It's also one of the trending stuff here that can yield some good airdrops. So now click on connect MetaMask. So it's now going to ask me that, okay, what do I want? I will search the domain name that I want. They are beautiful and lovely names that you can buy for yourself. And let me see if I can see, but most of the time people have picked those names. Let me see Rainmaker. Is it available? Rainmaker.app. Okay, it's available. Okay, Rainmaker is cool. So I'm going to buy an Arbitrum name for Rainmaker. So it costs $5. So it said I should switch to Arbitrum because I remember I was on Ethereum mainnet. So alright, so the name is available. So the availability of a name is important. Then the name has to be sweet. To be honest, this name is not very sweet. It's not really sweet. except somebody uses that name. I've noticed that somebody used that name on Ethereum and BNB chain. So that's why I see the space on Arbitrum chain. So once I pick it up, even if the person needs it back, they can buy it at a higher price. So you have to look for a cool name that will be sellable later, and you're going to make your good money from it. So I'm buying the name for $5. So that's all. So for Rainmaker.arb, I picked it up. So I bought it, so I just need to finalize with the registration. So I'm going to give you very two important warning concerning this Voyage 2 season. You must set your primary name. If you don't, then you will miss out on the airdrop. So it's not enough to just create a domain name, but you must also save it, set it as a primary name in such a way that even if you want to send me a token now, you don't need to ask for my address. Just ask for my primary name, domain name, primary domain name. So I will show us how to set as primary, and that's what will make us eligible for Voyage airdrop, SpaceID Voyage 2 airdrop. Okay. So this is the first one seems like an approval. This one is the main one that will deduct my phone. Okay, so it's done. So you now click on manage profile. You can see Rainmaker.arb. Now, but take note of these primary names. You will see it here. On your primary name, if it's not set, you will see it there. So if it's not set, like now, these are my primary names: Olaitan.tm.bnb, Olaitan.tm.f, Olaitan.tm.arb. So you can just come to this pen and select the primary name you want. I have other domain names, $1 million, I have Rainmaker. So if I click on them, then I save. But I am not changing that. I prefer to have a same name. So just ensure that you buy same buy. Just come to this place, search the name you want, then select .bnb, then make it your primary for BNB, make it your primary for ARB. Those two, they are important for Voyage 2 airdrop. Final task, which is to check your transaction scan. Now that you have run some trading back and forth on ZkSync, then you can easily go to the platform that helps you check your amount of transaction on ZkSync. So the analyzer, now place the address, go. Alright, you see, they can tell me that I have run 60 transactions on ZkSync chain. That's encouraging.